Hello. Are you able to see my screen, sir?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Okay. See, today is go for PPT. This I will explain. Graph theory week. Coding theory I will come back actually. I sent you the PPT and everything, fourth unit and all units by today evening. Then again I will come back for coding theory. That is somewhat vague. I will come back. Now first you can complete because 25th you have to complete all syllabus. Again I will come back for that. See, graph theory is very easy, only can understand. Are you able to see my second slide? Moving?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Birth of graph theory. Okay. Actually, how its birth means what? The Konis, what is this? That's pronunciation may be a bit bad. Königsberg Bridge problem. The city of Königsberg was located in some Persian city. The city occupied two islands plus areas on both banks. So rivers are there. The reason were linked by seven bridges. The citizens wondered whether they could leave home, cross every bridge exactly once, and return home. So this is the thing. You have actually two rivers, that is both two blanks, and this rivers means what you have to cross seven bridges. So somewhat tedious. So after that, which is the shortest path they founded. So from there, graph theory founded. Not only this, in networking also graph theory is very useful in computer science students for using the networking, encrypt and decrypt, coding language, everything with the graph will be useful. So Euler's graph. First he found it actually. How to go. Actually this how to this graph how to escape. See smallest shortest distance. So A to see this the dots and edges something they given. Okay. I see islands are represent the represent these the bridges as a seven edges and four places as a four vertices. He concluded that it's not possible to travel all the bridges exactly once from the start to end of any town, which made Euler introduce the concept Eulerian path. Eulerian circuit, which will be discussed the later session. While doing, we shall discuss some basic concept theorems in the graph theory. Note down, sir, if you want. All of you just take a note down. Copy down these points. Copied. See, graph how they will define graph G is a define the set of V comma E, where V is what vertices, E is what edges. See, consists of a non-empty set. V is called set of vertices or nodes or points. Set E are what ordered or unordered pairs. Element of V is called edges or lines. There is a mapping E to V. Correct. Not only that, actually, in graph theory, one thing you can remember, this is what A is one vertex, B is one vertex, C is one vertex, D is one vertex. AB is what? Edge. Edge is different, vertex is different. So how many vertices are there here? 1, 2, 3, 4 vertices are there. Correct. So not only that, you can say no need to the link the sides through not only straight line. If you want, you can write the loop also. A to B, you can bended line also you can use. It's no need, you can use always only straight lines. That one thing you can remember. So draw the example. Suppose How they are giving, draw the example GB given by set of E, A, B, C, D. Vertices is what A, B, C, D. Edges is what A, B, A, C, B, C, C, D. Then draw, after drawing this you can do. Just take a problem and draw yourself. Come on, same thing you will get, just you can draw. Fast. So is mentioned actually, this is the solution already, it's view, but if you don't think it's not, you are seeing the solution, just you can take the draw graph G, how they defined V comma E, where V is vertices, E is edges, given by set. V how many is A, B, C, D, 4 vertices given. So A is one vertex, B is one vertex, C is one vertex, D is. Then edges how they define A comma B. AB is one edge, AC is one bit, BC is one edge, CD is one edge. Just you can draw. CD if you want, you can draw like this also, this side also, not only come down. That is your wish. In the upper direction also you can draw. C to D. Here also you can draw like this. Copy down fast. Once. Am I audible, sir? Are you able to see my slide, sixth
Yes,
slide?
sir.
Draw, just copy down. Draw everything. This notes you can note down. So copied. Now next. See. Directed graph, undirected graph. Okay. See. Directed means if a graph G means what V comma V is vertex and C at the edge. Each edge E is associated in order pair of vertices. Then G is called directed graph. Okay. And called directed graph. You see A, B, B, C, C, D, E. Then each is adjusted with a unordered pair. Actually 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 3, 3, 1 means what? This may be weighted. This directed means what? Direction is there. A, B, B, C, C, D, E, D, E. So if the directions are given means you can say directed graph. So unordered, they are not given order actually. 1, 2, I cannot go suppose 1, 2 or 1, 3 or 3, 1, I don't know. But here I can say A, B, B, C, C, D, D, A. So this is called directed graph. Here I can give 1, 3 or 3, 1. So order pair I cannot maintain. So it's called unordered. This is not order, we don't know what this is. G is called undirected graph. Now got it or not? Directed means what? The direction should be mentioned. So this is going is what? This A to B, then B to C, then C to D, then D to A. Here we cannot say if it's go 1 to 2 or 2 to 1, I don't know. Maybe it's 2 to 4 or 4 to 2. This may be 2 to, this is what? Last vertex is what? 5. 2 to 5 or 5 to 2 or 3 to 4 or 4 to 3, I don't know. 3 to 1 or 1 to 3, I don't know. Correct? So this is called undirected graph. Unordered is not, there is no, they are not maintaining any order. So this is called unordered. Ordered pair means what? So if this get ordered pair A to B, B to C, C to D, D A, like this I can write. So Edge I can calculate AB. Here edge I cannot write 1, 2. If I say 1, 2, you can say 2, 1 also. It's not a wrong. If I say 2, 5 means what? You can say 5, 2, 2. If I say 2, 4 means what? You can say 4, 2, 2. If I say 4, 3 means what? You can say 3, 2, 4. 3, 2, 1, 1, 3. So this is called indirect. Just note down. Come on, fast. Once if you copy it, just you can inform me. Sorry, directed graph, undirected graph, clear marks. Directed means you have directions, undirected means what you don't have. Edges you can go from, you can travel from where to where you can able to identify. Means what? Directed graph. Undirected means we cannot. Copy it, sir. Hello.
Yes, sir.
So can I go next graph?
Yes, sir.
Next slide. See, isolated vertex. See, isolated means a vertex of a graph which is not adjacent to any other vertex. Means what? It not joined to with any adjacent means what? If you join with any side edge means what you can say, but it is not means what you can say. I love isolated one. Now see, let G V comma E. They define V1, V2, V3, V5, 5 vertex. So 5 vertices are there. V1 is one vertex, V2 is one vertex, V3 is one vertex, V4 is one vertex, V5 is one vertex. But edges is what? V1, V2, one edge. Then V2, V3, one edge. V3, V4, one edge. V4, V4. Here V5 is what? An isolated vertex. There is no adjacent vertex actually. 1, 2 is there, 2, 3 is there, 3, 4 is there, 4, 4, 1 is there. But there is no adjacent, there is no link to another vertex. If it is means what? It's not isolated. If there is no joining edge means what? You can say stands separately. Stands separately means what? You can say isolated vertex. There is no link with edge actually. So that will be stand separately. There is no separately, it is isolated. So isolated means what? Somewhat separating. So isolated vertex means what? There is no edge. So from this example, copy down fast. Next, null graph. A graph containing only isolated vertices is called null graph. Means what? No vertex is connected actually with edges. So you see, all vertices is what separately standing v1, v2, v3, v4, v5. There is no connected. So here v1, v2 are what? Isolated vertices. Just copy down. So no, all are isolated means it's a null graph. Simply one or two means what? Just you can say isolated vertex. All vertex are isolated means what? That graph is null. There is no link, there is no graph we are showing. So we discussed directed graph, undirected graph, what is vertex, what is edge. So edges you can draw not only straight line, you can loops also, just you can bended lines also you can use, curves also you can use, not issue you can draw. Then isolated vertex and null graph. Copied, sir. Next. See, loop. What is the meaning of loop means what? An edge of graph that joins a vertex itself is called, you see. This is actually V2 to V2. It's called a loop. So this is only one time only. Suppose loop means what? That join is what the itself same vertex means what is called loop. At V2, loop is there. Then parallel edges. Parallel edges means what? In a directed graph or undirected graph, certain pair of vertices are joined one or more than edges. So C and B is what? More than one edge. C to B, then here is one edge, this is one edge. So this is called parallel edges. A graph which contains some parallel edges is called multi-graph. Let's note down. It's very, very important. Multi-graph. Loop means what? It starts with one vertex again, it touches the same vertex. It's called loop. Parallel edge means what? So two vertices will have more edges. One more than one edges means called is called parallel edge. Note down fast. So now you know loop and you know the parallel. So this parallel graph, suppose if we have the parallel edges means it's called multi-graph. That is important. Just you can note down actually. That is important. Network issue. Yes. So much I okay. Sir, are you able to see next graph? Simple graph, are you able to see?
Yes, sir.
Hello. Okay, okay. Suppose if you are not able to see, means tell me because you are not moving. Network is very low network actually. I connected with Wi-Fi,
Okay,
my
sir.
mobile connected, but still it's low internet. Okay. Simple graph. A graph is with only one edge between the pair of vertices. Okay. So means what? Simple graph. Only one edge only. Suppose two vertices, if you take means what? It won't get more than parallel edge. It don't have single edges. V1, V2, V3, V4 like this means what is called simple graph. Pseudo graph means what? More than one edges. A graph which loop and parallel edges are allowed. See here 5 to 6, how many edges are there? You see? Just not draw the graph at least for understanding. Heading you can take, draw. Heading you can take, draw. Here loops are, where is the loops? You can tell me in pseudograph. Pseudograph allowed, so parallel adjacent loops. Where is the loop? You can tell at what vertex it has loop.
So 2 and 4.
2 and 4 has the loop. Then parallel edges where it has actually the graph.
So 5 and 6, sir.
5 and
Between these vertices, sir.
so how
Parallel
many
edge.
edges are there? How many edges are there? 5 to 6. How many edges are there?
Sir, 4.
4 edges, correct? So you have two loops and two vertex has the 4 edges. It's called pseudograph. Just no copy down, draw fast. Next, copy itself. Pseudograph means what? The graph contains parallel edges and loops. So simple graph means what? Two vertex. Two. If you take two vertices, only one edge only. It don't have the more than one. But doesn't have the parallel edge. Doesn't have the loops. If it is has means pseudograph. Simply single edge means you can say simple graph. See, next important is what? weighted graph. Weighted graph means what? They will mention some number actually. You see here, V1 to V2 is what? Some number, numerical number is given. This weight is 4. Then V2 to V3 is what? What is weight? V2 to V3 is weight is what? 3. Then V3 to V4 is what? 9. Then V4 to V, what is this weight? I have not done. V4 to, what is that? V5, weight is 10. V5 to, again V6 is, wait, sorry, V6. That is V5 to V6. So this is called weighted. So that is called weighted graph. Some weight they will give, edge weight they will give. Correct? Huh? Next. Now, degree of the vertex. The degree of the vertex in undirected graphs, number of edges incident with it means what? How many instant means what? Connecting actually. With it, the exception that loop at a vertex contributes twice. The degree of that vertex, the degree of vertex V is denoted by degree of V. Clearly, the degree of an isolated vertex is 0. So, with one vertex, how many edges are linked easy, that you can say degree of vertex. Now you can say, just all of you write on the notes. Now degree of V1 is what? How much? Tell me. How many edges connected you can see? Instance. Okay.
Sir, 3.
Degree of V1 is 3. V2, write down degree of V1 is equal to some value. Degree of V2, degree of with the DEG of V1, DEG of V2, you can write all of you. Now tell me what is degree of V1? What is degree of V1? Sir, are you there or not? What is degree of V1? Tell me.
Sir,
Hello?
3.
3. Degree of V2?
3,
3, sir.
Degree of V3?
2,
V4?
2,
V5?
2,
V7? Sorry, V6. Sorry.
2.
2. Now, come to this diagram and tell me. Degree of V1 is what? In this diagram, tell what is the degree of V1? Forget about weight actually. How many edges is mixing with V1, touching at V1?
2,
Sir, 2.
So here every vertex, degree of every vertex is what in this diagram, in this graph?
2, sir.
In this graph you see degree of V1 2, degree of V2 also 2, degree of
Sir,
V3
2.
also 2, every. So maybe that is one, you will have one pair, after that I will tell you. So degree of all vertex are same or not 2 here, okay? It's very good. Next. Now you see what you said is correct. Now you see Degree of V1 is 3. Degree of V2 is 3. Like this you can write. Degree of V3 is 2. Degree of V4 is 2. Degree of V5 is 2. Degree of V6 is 2. So those are not complete. Just copy down, sir. Next. Now you see, pendant vertex means what? If the degree of a vertex is 1 is called pendant vertex. Here, which vertex is pendant? Tell me.
Sir, V8, V9, V7.
V8, V7, V9. So degree of V7 is equal to degree of V8 is equal to degree of V9 is equal to 1. Then degree of V6 is how much? Degree of V6.
2, sir.
V1,
3, sir.
V2,
2, sir.
V3,
3,
V4,
2,
V5,
3,
V6 already got. V6,
2,
V7,
1.
V8, 1, V9, 1. These are what? Pendant vertex. So which vertex of degree is 1? This is called pendant. Okay. Here V7, V7 are pendant vertex. Okay. So it's very important theorem. See, the handshaking theorem. If the V of E is V comma E is an undirected graph, and with E edges, then sigma of I, that is Vi, or summation of all it is equal to 2E. The sum of the degree of the all vertices is the undirected was twice the number of the edges. Twice the number of the edges. The graph of edges of the graph, and hence is even. 2E means what? Even. So it's very important. Just note down. See, since every wedge is instant with exactly 2 vertices. So instant means what? That's connecting line. So means what? If you draw one line means what? How many vertex they will have actually? How many vertices will connect with one line? Only 2. Every edge contribute to to the sum of the degree of the vertices. Okay. Wait. Therefore, all the edges of contribute 2e to the sum of the degree of the vertex, hence proof. Is where it's 2 lines you can write. Next. This is also a very good theorem. The number of vertices of odd degrees is in a undirected graph is even. The number of vertices of odd degree. Number of vertices of odd degree is in a undirected graph is even. Okay. So if you take vertices, odd degree of a vertices, if it is odd means what? If you add this all means what, you get even number of vertices you will get. That degree may be odd. That how many vertex, that each vertex, suppose our vertices have the odd degree, that should be, if we add means what, all vertices, if you add means what, there is number of vertices should be even. That degree may be odd. Okay. Now we can take, let G is what V comma E be undirected graph, let V1 be to the set of vertices, G of even and odd degree of respectively. V1 is what? Even. V2 is what? Odd. By handshaking theorem is what? Sum of all this should be 2 into even is getting. Previous theorem is what? If we add any in undirected graph, if we add all sum of the degree of vertices, that is called multiple of 2. That we according to proof. Now is I am writing degree is what? Vi is what? V this even number of even degree. Degree Vi is what? Even. The degrees are even. This is what degrees of odd. That is equal to 2 I am taking. So how I will prove is, since degree of Vi is even, this is equal to even. At the left hand side of the equation is even, we get the degree of Vj also even. Because if we add even number plus even number only, you will get even. So this summation also, if you get even only, even plus even only, you will get the number of odd degrees even. So prove. Getting an answer, very simple theorem. So I am taking two set of vertices. One vertex is what? All even degree. Degree of vertices are even. Then degree of vertices are odd. So here don't confuse, number of vertices is different, degree is different. Degree of odd vertices how many vertices are there, that number of vertices are even is telling. Degree is different, the number of vertices is different. Reaching or not? Okay, yeah. According to shaking theorem, this all sum of the all degrees, because I am separating two vertices v1, v2. This is degree of v1. Even vertices degree, where there v1 degree, that is v1, v2, v3, v4. If you take means what, suppose some example I'm telling, all degrees are v1. This is if you take v6, v7, v8, v9, so all degrees are odd. So if we add sum of all degrees, this vertices degrees, this means what you get e2e. Then this is anyway, this is even, we know. Sum of even numbers are even. Then this 2e is equal to x is even. So this if you take y means what? Y should also even. So that is the proof. It's very, very important, sir. These two theorems are important. Degree, all the sum of degree of vertices is 2e. Then second theorem is what? Sum of degree of odd vertices also even. Number of vertices of odd degree is under the graph is even. So both are very, very important. Two lines. Okay. Now you can see special simple graph, complete graph, a simple graph in which there is exactly one edge between the each pair of distant vertices called complete graph. Of n vertices denoted is kn. Now you see k1 graph, k2 graph. No, a simple graph in which there is exactly one edge between each pair of distant vertices is called complete graph. The complete graph of n vertices denoted kn. See, the number of edges kn is what? NC2. NC2 means how can you take n into n minus 1 by 2 factorial. It's a printing mistake, it's not. And the maximum number of edges simple graph is what? NCR, that is NC2. It's very, very important. See, you can take any two edges, two vertices. You can take only one edge. You'll have this. If these two means one edge, these two is one edge, these two is one edge. This is to one edge. Suppose if you take means what, from this vertex to this vertex one edge only. Then this vertex to this vertex is one edge. This vertex to, so this K5 graph, simple graph. Maybe you will have NCR. So Kn is what? NC2 only is what? Always NC2 only. N into n minus 1 by 2 factorial is not printing here. N into n minus 1 by 2 factorial. Again, this is completed. This is complete. This is all. Already I told you know one on weighted graph something I told you know the every vertex will have the same degree means what is called regular graph. Now I told you later I told you no. Now you see every vertex of a simple graph has the same degree, then the graph is called regular graph. If the vertex is a regular graph has a degree n, then graph is called n regular. Now we can say degree of A is what, tell me? Degree of A is what? Are you there?
Sir,
Sir,
2.
degree of B,
Sir, 2.
D,
Sir, 2.
C.
Sir, 2.
Okay. Then this is called two regular graph. If regular graph means what? If vertex of a simple graph has the same degree. For this fellow, you see, next diagram, second diagram, you see, degree of A is what? How many edges I am linking with A? 1, 2, 3, 4. So degree of A is what?
Sir, 4.
B.
Sir, 4.
4 you can tell, sir. No need to always argument. C. 4.
4.
D.
4.
E.
4.
So this is called 4 regular graph. Now we understand how to define regular graph. Simple graph means what? Every vertex will have the single edge actually. Okay. The regular graph means what? That all degree of all vertices are the same. So much of introduction. Just to open the book and read these all actually. See, biparty graph means what? If the vertex set V of a simple graph, G is equal to V comma E can be partitioned into two subsets, V1, V2, such that every edge of G connects to vertex V1 and vertex V2. Then G is called biparty graph. See this example, see. This is different. U1, U2, U3, then V1, V2. So two subsets V1, V2. V1 is what? U1, U2, U3. V2 is what? That is also U1, U3, U4. It's called if the vertex of set V is simple graph. Okay, simple graph means what? Any two vertices, any two different two vertices will be have only one edge. That simple is proved. Then partition to two subsets V1, V2. We are subsetting this is V1 is one set, V2 is one set. V1 is what? U1, U2, U3, V2 is then such that every edge of G connected to vertex V1 and V2. Okay. Yes. This U1 is what? Set V1. This is set V2. U2 is what? It's not connected. V1. U3 is what? V1, V2. U4 is what? V2. So it's not. Wait, we can see. That's it. If the vertex V is a simple graph, can be partitioned into two subs V1, V such that every edge of G connects to a vertex V1 and vertex V2. Then, oh, any either V1 or V2. Okay, okay. If you take any vertex, it is connected with the V1, V2. U2 is what? V1. And any one, this V1, V2, U4. But U2 is not connected. Okay. This is giving nicely in textbook uses. The vertex set V is a simple graph G is equal to V. They can partition into two subsets V1, V2. For partition is two sets V1 such that G connects a vertex in V1 and in vertex V2 so that no edge in G connects either two vertices in V1 or vertices V2. So that no edge in G connects either two vertices in V1 or vertices. Okay, okay. V1 or two vertices in V2. So only partition means what? Either even V1 or V2 actually. Okay. Complete biparty in each vertex of V1 is connected to every vertex of V2. There is no connection, but it should be connection is there. There is not connection. That is correct actually. Bipartition is what edge G called completely biparty graph. V1 is contain M vertices and V2 contains N vertices. Then a complete biparty graph is what? KMN. Yes. See, A to A to B, every vertices is connected actually. There is no free. complete bipartite. Each vertex of V1 is bipartite means what? This vertex is any one set you have to touch V1 or V2. U1 is V2. This is what U2 then. Complete bipart means what? The this vertices touches the all sets actually. This A is what? A, B, C, D. If you take B means what? A, B, C, D. All sets touching. So it's called complete bipart. If you take C means what? C2A, C2B, C2C, C2D. If it is missing means you can say bipart. If it's connected with all set of elements means what? V1, V2 means what? D means what is it? DA, DE. This is called complete graph. Then I will stop here, sir, actually. Getting or not? So later that these theorems I will explain. Theorem, the number of edges bipartite graph with n edges is what? At most n square by 4. This I will explain. That means 259. So number starts 259, your number? Hello?
569 roll number, sir.
569, sorry, sir.
Present, sir.
70, 570,
Present, sir.
71. Not yet come, no? Maybe they will come last. 72,
Present, sir.
73,
Present, sir.
74,
Present, sir.
75,
Present, sir.
76,
Present, sir.
77,
Present, sir.
78,
Present, sir.
79. 79 is not this. Sorry, 80 is there.
Present, sir.
81,
Present, sir.
82,
Present, sir. Present.
83,
Present, sir.
84,
84 not there, sir. 85 present.
okay, 86,
Present, sir.
85, 87,
Present, sir.
88,
Present, sir.
89, 89, 90,
Present, sir.
91,
Present, sir.
92,
So
92
chat.
present.
Chat box, sir.
Okay, 93, 93, and 94 is there.
Present, sir.
95,
Present, sir.
96,
Sir, 97 present.
96 not there, huh?
No, sir.
98,
Present, sir.
99,
Present, sir.
600,
Present, sir.
601,
601 not there.
602 is there. Okay, 603, 603, 604,
Present, sir.
605,
present, sir.
okay, 603 presents, 4 present, 5,
Present, sir.
6,
Present, sir.
7,
Present, sir.
8,
Present, sir.
9,
Present.
11,
11 present, sir.
Present, sir.
okay, 12,
Present, sir.
13,
Present, sir.
14,
Present, sir.
15, 615, 16,
Present, sir.
17, 617, 18,
Present, sir.
19,
Present, sir.
20,
17 present,
Present,
sir. 617. 617
Okay,
Windows
okay.
Sigma present.
okay,
Sir, 620 present.
21, 20, 22,
Present, sir.
23,
Present, sir.
24,
Present, sir.
25,
Present, sir.
26,
Yes, sir.
27,
Present, sir.
28,
Present, sir.
29,
Present, sir.
30,
Present, sir.
31, 631, okay, present, 32,
Present, sir.
so 32 is the last number, I think so.
Yes,
Correct,
sir.
sir? Okay, okay, then you can leave, sir. I'll send you the notes, don't worry, this are all units. PPT I will send you.
Sir, 571 present, sir.
5,
71, sir.
absent list are 579, 89, 96, 601, 605, 610, 615.
Sir, 89 present, sir.
615 present, sir.
I have answered.
89 present,
Yes, sir.
615, sir. 615.
615 present. Then
Sir, 610 present, I told previously also.
6, 10,
10, 610, sir, present.
Okay, 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 sir. Then 79, 96, 601, 605. 79 not there. 96, 601, 605 is there. Okay, sir. Then you can leave.
Thank you, sir.
Okay.
Thank you, sir.
When you are coming to university? When you are coming here actually? No idea?
No, sir. No idea.
But you exams after coming only they will keep there, I think so. Cycle test 2 and 3. Is any information you got, any news actually, some any announcement? Cycle test 2 is 1, cycle test 3 is 1.
Sir, we have not received any mail, sir. Sir, but cycle test 2 is starting from 25th.
October 25th.
Yes, sir. Yes.
That is offline only.
Yes, sir.
Okay, okay. Right.